Texas lawmakers are heading into a special session today to again consider restrictions on what bathroom transgender people can use. 14 Dallas-based businesses signed a letter to fight the proposed legislation. American and Southwest Airlines, along with AT&T, are just some of the companies that argue it would hurt the state's ability to attract new businesses and jobs. David Begnaud is outside the Texas state capitol in Austin. David, good morning.
Charlie, good morning. You've got one estimate that says Texas could lose $5.5 billion if these bathroom bills become law. Look, the real fight here reflects what appears to be going on with the GOP nationally, in that you've got moderate Texas Republicans who are in a full-out fight with the far-right-leaning members of their own party. When it comes to the issue of transgender people using public bathrooms in Texas, the state's Republican governor has voiced the conservative party line.
We need a law that protects the privacy of our children in our public schools.
Just like 2 months ago during the regular session, the governor's agenda is facing pushback on multiple fronts. Saturday, transgender woman Ashley Smith posted this photo with the governor with the caption, "How will the potty police know I'm transgender if the governor doesn't?" It's also pitting Republican lawmakers against each other.
The party's divided over whether this is a deeply important moral issue or just a complete fake with no purpose except to rally the base.
Conservative State Representative Ron Simmons introduced HB 46. It could impact transgender bathroom use in school districts.
I need to know that I can have the same expectation of privacy no matter where I am in the state of Texas if I'm using one of these facilities.
But the Republican State House Speaker has voiced his concern for these so-called bathroom bills. He was quoted in the New Yorker as saying he was disgusted by all of this.
It's absurd that bathroom bills have taken on greater urgency in fixing our school finance system.
He is pushing back against the will of the governor and the lieutenant governor, so, it's a concern.
This is not over!
Last year, protests and threats of boycotts erupted over a similar measure in North Carolina, which lawmakers were eventually forced to roll back. More than a dozen Texas-based CEOs have now signed an open letter expressing their concern that the legislation would hurt businesses, investment, and jobs. Those sentiments were echoed in a full-page ad taken out by IBM on Friday.
We have trans employees and we have families with trans children, and they're not feeling safe.
By the way, IBM has 10,000 employees in the state of Texas. Bianna, as for that representative I mentioned in our piece, I asked him, how many people did you talk to before you drafted this legislation? And he thought for a minute, and then he said, quote, "I visited with myself. It was an idea that I had," end quote. And then he admitted, we probably all could have done better at that.
Interesting perspective. David, thank you.